Yo, what up my dudes? My name is Jay Reed and I am here with a little instructional video for Deus Ex Mankind Divided. It's basics on how to hack. So let's get started. Alright, so this is your regular keypad. You're going to find this all throughout the game. And when I first started trying to do this, I was a little confused about it. The tutorials didn't seem to teach it very well, so I'm going to show you the basics of it. As you go farther into the game, you're going to find that this gets more and more complicated, but this will give you a good starting point to get going with it. So you can guess the code if you want to. Sometimes you'll find things around the world that will help you to know what the code actually is, so you won't have to do much to figure it out. You can see right here that the security rating is 1. That goes up to, I've seen like 4 at this point, and I'm not too far into the game. And I have 4 out of 5 attempts left, so I've used 1 just messing around a second ago. Alright, so you press Q to hack the terminal. Now this is what you're going to see when you try and hack a terminal. Just click away from this, press C to capture nodes, got it, game. Alright, so basically what you're seeing here is a little game type grid. This is your starting point right here. You're the blue node. You're the port here. Your options are going to be to fortify yourself, because you can't do anything else. You can't capture this node yet. Now you start here, and there's basically the diagnostic here that starts somewhere else on the map. The diagnostic's job is to get itself from here where it starts over to you. All right, and your objective is to get yourself over here to the registry before the diagnostic gets you. All right, so the strategy here is to actually plan your routes so that you can hit the lowest numbers on your way through, because you're gonna see here that all of these have a number on them. This is a 1, 1, 5. Okay, the 1 is going to, you'll see in a second, load up really quickly. The 5 is going to take a lot longer, so you want to avoid the 5 if you can. Now, when you start your hack, you're usually going to be able to go either this way or this way, but you can see that there's some lines right here that are pointing in this direction, meaning that I can't go back here. So I'm going to actually only be able to go this way. Now, if I fortify this beginning node, then the fortification will make it so that it takes the diagnostic longer to actually populate this node. You can generally do that on every node that I've seen so far. You can fortify for the most part, but you're going to need to fortify at the same time as you're capturing through here and fortifying along the way. But really, for example here, it's going to be useless to fortify these, the 1 and the 5 here, because the diagnostic node doesn't have to go through those to get to me. So if I wanted to fortify anything, it would be this right here, but I can't do anything with it because of the arrow pointing this way. So anyways, let's get started on it. You'll see how it works. I'll do this a couple times so that we can really look at it and maybe if we come up with any other questions. Here we go. So I'm going to start out here by fortifying. Keep in mind that I can capture as that's fortifying. I can go here, capture this one, the 5, see how much longer it's going to take than the 1. Once that captures, we can capture the green. Good, and you can see the red line didn't get too far there. It was stuck on that 5. So yeah, and it takes it a minute. So good, access granted. Now we can get through the door. Awesome. All right, so let me reload real quick, and we will see again here what exactly is going on. We're gonna run through it one more time just to make sure that everyone has a good warm and fuzzy. All right, so we're never gonna guess the code. We can try 1, 5, 7, 6. 4 out of 5 attempts left because I tried that. 8, 8, 8, 8. I always like to try and guess because it would be fun if you got it right. All right, let's hack this terminal. All right, once again, you can click off of that. So yeah, let's do it. We're taking the easiest route. It's the only route here. You'll see a lot of other routes when you get to harder ones, but start here. Fortify our main node. Capture this. You can actually capture that as the other one's fortifying. Capture here. The diagnostic has started to make its way over to the 5, while this 5 here is capturing. Once we load that, you can click on this ahead of time and capture. And we're through. So the name of the game is speed and just planning a route that you can get through with. But there's going to be other things that appear on the grid as you get farther into the game. The terminals are just going to innately get harder, and they do get hard. But that is the basics of hacking in Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I hope that this was helpful in some way to someone, because I had never played a Deus Ex before. I was a little bit confused about what I was supposed to be doing. So thanks a ton for watching this video. I really appreciate that. And you can check out my playthrough if you like. We're on number 2 right now. And I will catch you later.